team behind Tico. As inventors, we constantly used 3D printers to create and test our ideas. But every 3D printer we used fell short of our expectations. They were heavy, overcomplicated, and unreliable. We often spent more time calibrating our printers than printing our inventions. So we came up with a simple solution: Unibody. This is Tico, the Unibody 3D printer. Most 3D printer frames are built using separate rails. Unibody means the rails are built into the chassis, creating one solid piece. One solid piece, Unibody. And with this simple shift in design, all the problems that came from separate rail systems disappeared. More reliable and accurate, Tico sets a new standard for 3D printers. And it doesn't stop at Unibody. Tico has an internal filament tray, enclosed build chamber, auto safety shutoff, a large print volume, a flexible base, wireless connectivity, and cloud-based software so you can print from almost anywhere on any internet-friendly device. With Tico, we've not only set a new standard for design, but for beauty of unibody design. It's better and it costs less to manufacture. We could set the price higher, but we want everyone to have a Tico.
This is the MM1. The world's first modular 3D printing system. Here at MakerMex, we are makers, just like you. And makers never settle for simple. We never settle for completed. We are always modifying and improving what we have. That's why makers are so great. And we see how the world of 3D printing is changing so quickly. And let's face it, nobody wants to spend their hard-earned money on something that will be outdated in 6 months. So we thought to ourselves, why settle for a 3D printer that can only do one thing? Why can my printer easily switch from printing biodegradable PLA right over into printing high-temperature polycarbonate? Why can I print high-quality prints with a dual extruder setup? And then doodle 3D icing on my kid's cookie a couple minutes later. Or in 6 months, why can my printer do what all the new printers can do? Why do I have to buy a new one? We think that's crazy. That's why today we introduce you to the MakerMex MM1 modular 3D printing system, a fully modular 3D printing system that allows the user limitless 3D printing potential. Our system currently has several modules developed for easy-to-use fun for the whole family. Simply swap out the single extruder for our base extrusion system, or for advanced printing, swap the dual extrusion heads, or even our high-temperature head for the more advanced makers. With just a few clicks and a couple minutes, the user can easily modify the printer to the medium they desire, making the MM1 modular 3D printing system great for home, office, or the classroom.
Hi, we are the Make X team, a creative group located in Ningbo, a major port city in eastern China. We love designing new stuff to make life more colorful and interesting. 3D printing technology can bring your concepts to life in a revolutionary way, but most of these machines produce low-quality outcome, highly complex to operate. It makes the whole process frustrating. So we thought, why not build a high-resolution, easy-to-operate, and open-source desktop 3D printer? After more than 1 year of development, we present our new 3D printer, the M1. This is the first affordable and high-resolution desktop DLP 3D printer available. We use a projector as our light source. DLP technology is one of the most popular technology in the 3D printing industry. It provides highly accurate results and high speed to printing process. The M1 has a large build volume, perfect desktop size. We paid attention to every detail to make it elegant and compact. Place it on any desk and you can start printing. M1 software is simple and user-friendly, while still offering rich functionality. The hollow function creates a shell of a solid model, so there is no material wasted. The auto support generator and modifier eliminates the heavy work before printing. With our exclusively developed image modifier, you can reposition and duplicate the model file before printing. The operation process is simple and pleasant, and quieter than other 3D printers. M1 can bring your concept to life in one afternoon. In order to improve the vet life and the printing success rate, we've developed a soft-vet system. Meanwhile, printing trays like a voice-over printing in the same area of the vet. This development is to make sure that you have an enjoyable printing process with M1. M1 supports all the third-party resin developers, as well as generic photopolymer resins for cost effectiveness. Most importantly, M1's electronics were developed Arduino. We will open source our control system as well, which means you can modify and extend the printer functions as you wish. We hope to build a DLP 3D printer community to push the development of the 3D printing industry faster.
My name is Slade Simpson. I'm an engineer and 3D printing enthusiast, and I help design David. At Sculptify, we are trying to develop the best and most capable 3D printer on the market. We've been working with 3D printers for some time, but the capabilities were ultimately limited by filament and hard plastic. We wanted to make things with a wide variety of materials. Rubbers, wood composites, hard plastics, soft plastics, recycled materials. But the reality was, there was no single device in the market that supports these materials right out of the box. Some popular companies have gone as far as making proprietary filament cartridges, with even further limitations and inflated prices. They've basically made filament the next ink cartridge.
This is why we created David, a 3D printer that prints directly from pelletized materials. He has a large build volume, high-precision components, cutting-edge electronics, and can print with tons of different materials. By printing directly with plastic pellets, David opens the door to a wide selection of readily available materials at a significantly reduced cost. This couldn't be achieved with current 3D printing technology, so we had to develop our own, which we call Flex. David allows users to freely explore their creativity and further expand this technology in all sorts of new applications and industries.
In recent years, a flood of machines have entered the market that are only optimized for a couple different materials. But the future of this technology lies in innovation, not just reiteration. And that's where David truly stands apart from what's currently available.
3D printing isn't about making small trinkets, it's about printing useful and creative pieces. David's print volume is big, so you won't be limited to printing miniature objects. Imagine being able to print soft foam cases, rubber gaskets, soft insoles, custom jewelry, literally custom anything.
David also features a precise motion control system that's built to last. That means that you will get great consistent prints without constantly tinkering with your printer. Great mechanical hardware requires great electronics to power it, so we've built our printer around the ARM platform, utilizing a custom motor control system which provides smooth and quiet operation.
One of the first things you'll notice is the selection of materials and finishes used in David's design. Each surface, inside and out, has been anodized or coated to provide durability and visual appeal.
Our team of 5 has been able to get David to this point from a small basement right here in Columbus, Ohio, with only our personal savings and loans from family and friends. We literally assembled our latest prototypes on top of a pool table.
Our hardware is 90% of the way to mass production ready, and we've taken the time to build relationships with various suppliers and production partners. The prototypes you see today have actually come right off the mass production tooling. David is designed to be manufactured.
We have also created our own circuit board and tested multiple prototypes. Development and optimization are approximately 75% complete, and we're working on the supply chain right now. In addition to the electronics, we're developing custom open source software for David. We will be refining it over the next several months to ensure it is complete and robust when we deliver these units. As part of the 3D printing community ourselves, it is extremely important to maintain an open and collaborative relationship with the rest of the community.
In just over 16 months, we've been able to take David from drawings through 8 iterations and finally to a